Ah dear, I do talk myself into some things, you know. I've got a fellow lunatic down here today, audio-visual lunatic from Ashford, vintage audio 1992 on here, Adam to me. He's got an old ITT music centre, and seeing the video on the bush and of course the old Coomber to which I've fitted tweeters got him thinking about his music centre. Now, originally there was just the one speaker like this inside, 6-inch, quite a nice one, but not a particularly big magnet on it and not a particularly large voice coil. Of course, just the one way, not even a dual cone. So could we do something? Well, nice cloth surround woofer, a redundant Amstrad tweeter ×2, new speaker lead. Had to bore a hole using the hole cutter on the drill here. That's the blank that came out, and so careful was I that I didn't even damage the material on the front. I think that's pretty effing good as it goes, isn't it? So now it's just a matter of glue it back together. Unfortunately, ITT, they used to make some lovely kit, but the buggers glued this together. So it's a bit tricky when it comes to taking it apart, but this was achieved by means of a fish slice in the kitchen, which is nice and wide and won't graunch up the wood veneer effect on the side. So there's only one thing to do really, glue them back together. And then he's got to see what they sound like, but apparently first he's got to repair the playhead, renew the playhead. He says the playhead is flat at the top of my head. That takes some doing, so it's got a runway in it. That's how he described it. Confusing aircraft all around. So that's what we're doing today in the shed. As you can see, the usual chaos reigns. At least it isn't raining today, which is something good, I suppose. But yeah, that's what we're doing. There's the completed article, very nicely made, quite heavy for what they are. Why ITT didn't think to make them two-way in the first place, because they were always, well, I know they used the BSR turntables and perhaps they weren't the best, but they were always quite a high-end music centre maker, and you'd think they'd use two-way speakers, but what do I know? I've only been doing this years. Anyway, so from the shed, well, I'll see you soon. I don't doubt these will be appearing on Vintage Audio 1992's channel forthwith. Bye for now.